NAB doesn't often look like this. It's about 45 minutes before the show opens. It's quiet. There's no noise. Exhibitors are slowly coming into the booth. I was reflecting on something after I left our booth last night. The show closes at 6. I left our booth about 7:30 last night. Trade shows are magical places. 5 days ago, this was a room that was filled with concrete and steel and echoes. It was totally empty. In 3 days, an entire city was built, a city that holds 100,000 people, people coming and going, bustling with activity. Today at 2 o'clock, the show ends. By 6 o'clock tonight, it'll be back to steel walls and cement floors and packing crates scattered around the floor. Trade shows are magical places. I started in this industry when video cameras had turret lenses. We had 2-inch wide videotape, and we cut it with a razor blade and scotch taped it together. This is the South Lower Hall. It's devoted to post-production. If you'd looked at post-production back when I started, there'd have been probably 5 or 6 booths. There'd have been RCA and Ampex for videotape machines, Moviola and Chem for film editors. 3M would have had a booth talking about Scotch videotape, and Kodak would have had a booth talking about film stock. What you're looking at here is half of the South Lower Hall. The other side of this hall is as big as this, with even bigger booths, all talking about post-production. Post-production, a world that didn't exist when I started in this industry. I love trade shows. I was walking across the floor and looking at the booths of companies I've worked with in the past and companies we've covered for the Buzz, and it was like Old Home Week. Names that I recognized and made me realize why I love NAB so much. It's an incredible show filled with incredible booths and incredible technology, but it's devoted to the process of one thing, which is telling stories. Telling stories with pictures, pictures that have emotion, pictures that have meaning, pictures that other people want to watch. It's a magical trade show in a magical industry. And I love being here.
This NAB Showbuzz is proudly sponsored by Telestream. Save 20% on popular Telestream products. Click the Telestream logo on nabshowbuzz.com.